Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lanier County football here at Rockmore Field on the Friday night under the lights. I'm up here in the press box. This is Ryan Tootin with Jeremy Paxton. We're in the press box here at the Lanier County field. And, of course, Keith Newbern is down on the sideline. What kind of excitement's down there, Keith?
Man, these guys are ready to go.
I tell you what, we're facing the big old powerhouse of Turner County tonight. I think they come in, 5-2? And, of course, we are 3-2. I think they lost to, I believe, Fitzgerald and Worth County, I think it was. I'd have to go back and look. And great, powerful football team. Now, it might have been Clinch. I think they lost to Clinch. So it was Clinch and Fitzgerald. And so
it was Clinch.
It was Clinch. And so the Turner County will be kicking off. And so if you're joining with us, we're glad that you're here. Not a lot are in the out here tonight, but we're glad that you're listening in at home.
Kish Wright with a little
Kish Wright, he's got to see. Yep. I tell you what a powerful run there by number 2, Kish Wright, all the way up to about the 44-yard line. That was a powerful run there, Keith. I mean, I'll tell you what, his feet.
About a 33-yard run.
A 33-yard. That's a great little momentum to start the game off there. I know we're missing a couple players tonight because of some quarantine. Noah Newbern and Josh Sermons, they're probably home listening to the game and are out with the girlfriends, one or the other. But
I bet they're at the house.
I bet they're at the house as well. I know them boys hate not being here, and, of course, we hate it as well, both of them starters. Rashad in the shotgun. He's going to take it. Number 5, he turns it up. Looks like he's going to pick up about a yard, a hard yard at that.
We'll get about 2 up to the 46.
We got Xavier Ryan's going to be at our near side. Kish Wright to the far side. Roy Johnson's going to be in the back.
Roy playing that sniffer spot that Noah usually plays.
That's exactly. Brewington here on this side with Ryan.
Calhoun back here with Rashad. Rashad's going to keep it again. Go up
got a good run. Got a big run. Oh, he's finding break. He's got a first down all the way up to the 45-yard line. all the way to the Turner side of the field. That was a powerful run there. Picked up about 11 yards, maybe 12.
All the way up to the
45.
Turner 45.
Rashad looks over to the sideline, getting his call. Calhoun looks like he's going to set up on the right side. Nope. Change over to the left hip pocket. I'm sorry, right hip pocket. And Rashad keeps it again. Oh, and I tell you,
one guy, but maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
I tell you what, it looks like the whole line went to the left and Rashad went to the right. And, man, he just met one of those linebackers right there on the line. Lost a couple, maybe a yard.
They lost about a yard.
It looks like, I don't know if that was designed that way, but it looks like the line went left and he went right.
Ball back to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, 46 going the other way. There's a snap. He steps back.
Got Xavier
Ryan, and he
got close to the 41-yard line.
As soon as he caught it, he fell down. His feet wasn't really up under him. So that's going to give us, 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
I tell you, I was watching Rashad on that play. He really set his feet well and, just fired a bullet in there to Ryan.
I don't know if it's the dew or what, but the ground is a little wet.
Yeah, I saw the feet.
He
jumped off sides. I tell you, we've done good for that this year.
That won't be a first down, but it put us close.
Yeah, it should put us right on the edge.
Put us down to the 36, and I think we need to get to the 35 for a first down.
It's going to be about a yard short. It's going to be a 3rd and 1.
3rd and long 1 for the Bulldogs.
Well, that also puts you in 2-down territory.
If
you don't lose any. If you don't lose any here,
you got 2 downs.
You got 2 downs to get that yard.
Roy's going to set up on the right side.
I'll give it to Calhoun.
Oh, Calhoun slipped, but he got it.
First down.
Man, I tell you what, he was just about through that whole seam there. He picked up about 6 yards, maybe 7. Boy, I tell you what, he was just a shoestring away from going all the way to the house with that.
He was slipping and sliding as he got the ball, but found his foot and picked up 7 yards.
I tell you what, I guess that dude has really dropped tonight out there because that last two just kind of skating around out there. I tell you what, man, going against the defense of Turner County, offensive line looks good right now.
Roy going to go in motion. Rashad going to give it to Calhoun. He picks up 2, 3. He better hold on to that football.
I tell you, Roy had picked up on that man on the outside and pushed him back just enough to pick up a few yards there. It's going to be 2nd and about 7.
Going to gain about 3 up to the 26-yard line.
Ryan will still be to our near side. Kiss to the far side.
I'd like to see right here if we could stretch it out to this wide side of the field.
Yeah. Brewington's right there in the tight end position. He's not stretched out on this play.
Low snap.
Oh, and
Shot's going to run it.
Picks it up.
He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Snap cost us right there.
Yeah, he did all he could do with it, just kind of pick it up and hold on to it.
Going to lose a yard back to the 27-yard line.
3rd and 8. Or long 7.
Again, get 4 here and 4 on the next play, and you're all right.
That's right.
I wouldn't abandon this run right there. We moved the ball.
We're moving the ball, so, yeah, just keep it up.
Drive has went over 4 minutes.
Calhoun's on the right side. Rodershot's going to go back.
Got Brewington. He's going to be short of the first down.
I think Brewington was set up in the tight end position.
First down, according to the side judge right here.
I think he was lined up in the tight end position. He kind of rolled out behind the linebacker on that.
He was. Ball going to be spotted on the 19-yard line.
After we just said stay with the run, and Brewington stepped out there behind that secondary and was able to make a good catch.
He needed 8 and got them all.
Brewington's going to be set up on the left side this time. Calhoun on the right hip of Brockington.
Shaw going to send him in motion. Going to pitch it.
He's going to pitch to Kish. Oh, he's got a little on the outside.
He's coming our way. He's hit over here about the 15.
Well, I tell you, that was kind of a helmet to helmet there. That was kind of a hard lick. I don't think Kish liked that. The kind of guy came down with his helmet right there at the very end.
That's actually
the what, Keith?
I'm cutting out a little bit there, but that's actually a passing play. He pitches the ball forward, so Kish is going to get 4 yards receiving right there.
There you go.
Up to the 15-yard line. Be second down and 6.
7 minutes, 16 seconds left here in the first half.
He actually gave him to the 14. Gave him 5 yards.
2nd and 5. Kish way out to the left hash.
Roy in motion. Shot going to come this way.
He's got a good block.
Don't go out of bounds. About the 20 yard. Got 2.
Got 2.
Going to be up a 3rd down and 3.
Small gain on the play.
I tell you, that one-on-one coverage out there with Kish, I tell you what, man, that safety is so far over this to the right hash. I mean, that's a one-on-one coverage on that side.
I'm going to get down here near the goal line and see what we can see.
All right. Well, I tell you what, man, I mean, as I think I'd go to Kish in that back corner right now with a fade.
Well, that was offsides, bad snap. Rashad going to keep it and lose all the way back to the 15.
Was there a flag or was it? What happened there? I didn't see nobody move. I just saw the ball snap.
Another bad snap.
I didn't see either line move.
Lost 3.
Yeah, Rashad's talking to a center, saying, "Hey, man, settle down." Oh, they're gonna go for the field goal.
Kick it here.
And that's going to be a 30?
Well, from the 15, be back to the
22.
Be about a 32-yarder.
32, yeah. No, 37, wouldn't it?
Ball's down, kicks up, stretching. I think it's good.
Oh, and it hit the upright.
Hit the upright, and no good.
Oh, and it bounced back in the field. Oh, my goodness. Hit the very top of the goalpost. Man, that was a close one. 6 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first quarter.
So that'll give Turner the ball, I believe, on the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Field goal.
I tell you, that was a great drive there. And while we're changing up sides, we just want to say how much we appreciate everybody listening in tonight. Wendy Moore was our honorary captain out there calling the flip tonight.
Well, this is a huge offensive line for Turner County.
I know. Look at the size of those boys.
5.5-minute drive for the Bulldogs. Didn't get any points, but I like the way we was able to move the ball.
Yeah, we moved a lot better on that than I thought we would. He steps back. He's got a
go
man.
deep.
Come on, Xavier. Come on, Xavier. Oh, and Xavier went for the ball.
Touchdown. It'll be an 80-yard pass play. And Xavier stepped in today, as of today, to take that corner spot.
Well, I tell you, man, and you could tell he hasn't played that defensive position very well. And, you know, he was that ball just – it was a perfectly thrown pass. You know, give credit where credit's due. And Xavier just did not have he just gave it up a little short on that, and he should have played the player just a little bit better than he played that ball.
Can't give up right here. Got a lot of ball game.
Oh, got a lot of ball game.
Can't get down after one play.
That's right. That's right.
Kick looks good from way back here. I didn't run down there.
Yeah, it went right through the middle. So that's going to give you Turner County 7-0. 6 minutes and 14 seconds left. I tell you what, let's catch our breath while the coaches talk to the players, and let's hear a word from our sponsor.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I tell you what, Turner County offense wasn't on the field very long before they scored a touchdown. One pass, scored 6. But I hope our boys, they don't give up on that. Little pooch kick.
Gonna get on that ball.
Xavier picks it up, and he runs out to the outside.
Turn it up, Zay.
Turn it up, Zay. Go,
Turn it
Ryan.
up, Zay.
I tell you what, he covered a lot of ground to pick up about 10 yards.
Well, he picked it up on about his own 30. He's going to cross midfield and get inside the 45 down to the 42-yard
about a
line.
32-yard, 30-yard run, wasn't it?
Let's go,
It's another good return from our little pooch kick there. Went to Ryan, and he was trying to make up some ground from the little botch corner play he did.
We ran a 13-play drive over 5.5 minutes. Didn't get no points. They went one play and got.
There you go.
Calhoun got
right
a big
up the
hole
middle.
off.
Look at his feet tonight, man. I tell you what, Calhoun is out here with a mission tonight. The last couple of times I've watched him play, he has just been playing with a vengeance. His feet just keep turning. He picked up 4 or 5 yards
After he was
hit.
hit.
Yeah, he just kept pushing back 3 or 4 players, man.
He's all the way up to the 36, picked up 6 yards.
I mean, and he ain't pushing back these little wimps either. There's a big defensive line out there. Isaiah is out to the far left now, along with Kish. Ryan still to our near side. Oh,
Low snap
another
again.
slow snap. Rashad picks it up.
Throw it away. Needed to throw that one away.
He went back to the original line of scrimmage.
Got to get that snap up. Good.
Do we have the same center?
Back to the 43. We're going to get 3rd and 11.
Andres Anderson's going to come in for Calhoun.
Lost 7 on
Lost
that
7. Yeah, we got to get that center position. That looks back 2 or 3 years ago. We got to get that fixed.
So far, we've rolled 3 back there.
Anderson's going to be on the right hip. Man, Rashad about dropped it.
He's got
him. Oh, and he threw an interception.
He jumped out of bounds. He jumped out of bounds.
Oh, man, he had it
incomplete.
inbounds.
He's out of bounds.
Caught it inbounds, but when he come out, it was out of bounds. Andre Anderson
Isaiah.
Isaiah had him beat.
He had Isaiah Alexander if he'd have got it to him a little bit
he
quicker.
just threw it short. We got a different kicker right there tonight.
Jacob Fairclough is
That's
the
Jacob
new
Fairclough.
punter.
I didn't know Jacob was even playing. Now, he was playing.
Jacob just started about 4 weeks ago now. He came back for a week and had to be quarantined, and then
I did not even realize that.
He can boom it if he gets
Oh,
his
man,
foot
I'll tell you
into
what. He's always been a great athlete, period.
Low snap.
Good punt. Good punt.
Man calls a fair catch, and
all
he'll
the way
fair
down
catch
on
it
the
inside
6-yard.
About the 8-yard
line.
Good punt there.
Good punt there by number 11.
Flipped the field very well there.
Yes, it did. I'll tell you a little bit more about Wendy Moore. I tell you, she was our honorary captain tonight. And, of course, Wendy is a teacher here for, about 30 years and a tremendous asset to our community. Her and her husband, Raymond, and I know that they've done so much with leadership in Lanier, leadership youth, and among so many other things, the chamber work. They love this community. And, of course, tonight is the pink out for breast cancer, or cancer awareness, period.
Quarterback going to keep it running
Right
up the middle.
Right up the middle.
He's crossed the 10. He his own man.
And he kind of bobbed and weaved across there a little bit. Looks like he might have picked up, about 9?
He's up here close to a first down to the – he didn't have first down yardage.
It's pretty close.
But they're going to give him to the 18.
Oh, they're going to call it first down. I thought it was a little short.
First down, Turner County.
They was signaling first down before they ever even – it's a long ways across that field to them sticks.
It is a long way. Didn't even hardly look at it. They got a left-handed quarterback.
Number 2 out here on this side lined up in the slot is huge. I don't know if he's a tight. He's
That
going
one is in motion right now.
He's going to go back to the sniffer. Going to give it to the back.
That's it. Come on.
I can't see who tied him up there, but
Cortez Robinson picked him up.
Number 21, Cortez wraps him up.
Tackled by number 21.
He's up to the 23-yard line, picked up 5.
They taking 5 on the play, 2nd and 5 for the Rebels.
19 out. Just put 7 on.
They tried to draw us off
That's
sides.
kind of a hard count there. He changed the play up. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Back moved over near the.
Goes out to the left side, and he got a man right there on the.
He's going to tackle him, but not before he get the first down.
They got the first down, didn't they?
Yeah, he did up to the 30.
Yep, they got the first down.
He's up across the 30 to the 32, 33-yard line.
You know, I like to see Rashad in the center over here.
Ball on the 32.
Number 51, they've been back over here snapping the ball many, many times ever since the offense came off the field. The center and Rashad's been over here doing a little bit of practicing, getting that rhythm back. Who's the corner on the far side? Oh, okay, that's Xavier. Man, it's got.
He's up to the 36-yard line. Gain close to 5 again in there. 2nd and 5. Kish Wright's down here on this side.
That's what I just noticed. Kish is on this side. I hadn't noticed him playing corner before.
Got Keontae Hodges down here with
Keontae's playing safety, ain't he? Or no, who's that right behind?
Ja'Cory Williams is down here, number 12.
Okay.
Usually plays a linebacker.
Linebacker. Kind of, he's mixing up the defense a little bit. Got a big cushion over here on this
Quarterback
side.
going to keep it. He's hit by Kelvin Gaines and dropped down for a yard.
Kelvin just, there's no sir. I mean, they're like, oh, Kelvin.
That was a design run. He faked the pass and then was going to tuck it and run, and Kelvin met him.
Kelvin made him right there. I tell you what, when he's the biggest boy on our team, too, and like hitting a wall when he hit him.
It'll be a 3rd and 6.
They bring in a big old number 77.
77 is a huge.
I'm going to say he looks like he might have. That's a big old guy they brought in on the line on this side. Going to have 7 over here, too. They look like they're stacking up this left side.
Defense needs a stop right here. Watch for the tight end or the snipper.
That's what I'm thinking on this left side over here. Oh, man, Roy Johnson's
hit
all
a
over
screen
him.
in the middle.
Oh, I mean, it was Rashad. I mean, Cortez.
Yeah,
Cortez
got
picked him
behind,
up. Yeah, we got a first down.
That's complete, first down, Rebels.
Kish coming out, number 6, Guyton going in.
Ball spotted, 46-yard line.
They just picking up a little bit at a time,
11 yards on that pass play.
7-0, Turner County over Lanier. 1 minute, 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. They got the fullback in. They got their running back is lined up almost directly behind quarterback. That goes up to the left side. Gonna hand it to him, to the running back.
He's still pushing in there.
That's a powerful run there.
8 or 9.
Got another first down. Got the first down by about a yard.
Rushing play by the Rebels. Good for better than 10 first down in Bulldog territory.
Ball spotted.
Driving. Ball spotted just outside the 43-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Brewington, number 4, is in the game. On defense now.
They try a hard count on every single play, and then they look to the sideline and audible to play.
But what's bad is when you get in the habit of them doing it, and then all of a sudden you relax and they run right up your gut.
Faked it to the man in motion. He gave it to the back. He picks up 5, maybe 6 in there. Going to be the end of the first quarter, looks like.
Yep, that's going to bring it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down to the end of the first quarter. Give our coaches some time to talk about what's going on, get the boys some water, and I guess we'll be able to take a break. And won't be long. We'll be right back with you and catch you up on everything. It's 7-0, Turner County over Lanier. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with you under the full moon on Friday night here in Lanier County, Rockmore Field. Turner County's up 7-0 over the Lanier County Bulldogs. Into the first quarter, Turner County's going to be now turning around the field. They're going to head towards Banks Lake, and our defense is tightening up. Let's see if we can stop them on this drive, Keith.
Man, we need a turnover, something bad
Something's
right
got to happen right here. We got to stop them. We need a turnover. We need something. Quarterback runs up. He's back in the shotgun. He's got a man in motion. A little high snap. Have to get to the tailback. Tailback's got all kind of room.
here. Xavier's going to catch him out here on about the 24-yard line.
I tell you what, man, he was one step away from going to the house. And Xavier was able to come across and from the corner position to safety.
He got
And,
14 yards in there. And Cortez Robinson coming
out.
Number 21, Cortez Robinson checks out.
There's somebody go in. I never saw anybody go in. So.
I didn't either. They must have went in.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3.
I see 11.
11. I got it now.
Somebody must have went in and told him to come out.
Got 2 to the far left, 1 to the near side. There's a snap. That was a different quarterback right there.
He got hit in there by Keontae Hodges, but not until he gained up to the
somebody had him by the shoestring, but yeah, that was
17-yard line.
That was a kind of a little wildcat formation. Number 3 had lined up in the quarterback position as a wildcat. Something a little different there, a little twist. What grade's their quarterback? Do you have any idea?
I don't. I haven't really.
I didn't look at much of them either. There's that hard snap. Hard count. Changed up everything. No one to our near side. Everything was up to the left.
Throw it out there.
Oh, man.
Incomplete.
I tell you what now, Ryan was running in on that one. No, I think that was right. Yeah. No, it wasn't Ryan. Who was that? Number 6.
Number 3. Number 3, Andreas Anderson.
Man,
got
I
in
tell
there
you
and
what,
broke
that was close, man. That was a good play there by Anderson. Tried to lob it over the secondary's head.
That's their first incompletion.
Everything's been played to the, of course, the ball's over to the near hash mark on the right side.
Big couple of plays right here. They're not going to kick it. Their kicker barely could make the extra point, so they're going to give it to number 6.
Oh, man, and he's got him in the backfield.
We had him, and we're going to have a hold.
We're
going to have a hold, I think. I think they held Kelvin Gaines.
Like Kelvin's like, they pull my shirt off.
His shoulder pads hanging
his
out.
shoulder pads hanging out. So, no,
chop block
on the offense.
That's even better. I think
That's even
15
better.
yards.
Yep, I think that's going to be 15, I believe, ain't it?
I believe that's 15 from the spot.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, going to be 15-yarder. All the way back down to the 35. On the Turner side, to 35 at that. So, the ball, the nose off is just going to be on the 35-yard line.
So 18 yards. That'll be 3rd down and about 23 is what I come from my Lanier County math gives.
Give or take a couple of inches, that sounds like it's about right. Again, Turner's going
screen.
towards Banks.
Look for that screen right here.
You got twins to the far side, 1 to the near side.
Roy showing blitz.
He steps back.
Timeout. Turner County. Big penalty in there, though.
I tell you what, man, that was a big penalty and so far good playing here by the defense.
If we got a second, and Jeremy can do it while we got this timeout, we can look right down here to where I'm standing down here past the tent, way on down here.
I see you.
All right, where these balloons are at right here. That's in memory. I think that's in remembrance of Mr. Scott Fountain.
Oh wow!
And I can tell you, I've came right here. I don't tell you how many games and talked to Scott Fountain in between plays.
Standing right there is
so
one of our EMTs.
That was his spot, and
I'm glad you mentioned that. I saw them a while ago, Keith. I did not realize that's what that was. And, of course, his daughter, Caitlin, graduated last year, I think it was, and one of the cheerleaders here. And so, no doubt, a tremendous asset in our community. And, of course, his wife works at South Georgia Medical Center. And we love him. Going to miss Scott and the good work that he did with the EMTs. But I'm glad you pointed that out because I did not realize what those balloons were there. Was you able to catch that?
I didn't know that myself. I went down and asked a couple of his partners, and I went down and asked them that earlier. I had thought about that a few weeks ago, and it just slipped my mind that we needed to do that, and I'm glad somebody did that.
I am too, man. All right, man, the defense. I tell you what, man, the crowd has got a roar down here.
Big play right here in this ball game.
Big play.
Big play in our
back.
season.
He's looking over to his right side, and he throws.
He's got a he got a
man.
first down, and
What a great throw and catch there, I tell you,
all
man.
the way down to the 10.
They're eating up Xavier Ryan right now. Xavier's just a step back and where he needs to be on that corner. And he's a step back on that corner right now, and he's got to get where he's got to get more comfortable in getting a little bit tighter in there against that receiver.
On the 10, they ain't no way they can get a first down. Be a first down and goal.
First and goal.
First and goal, Turner County.
Man, that was a big play.
That was a big play.
Snap
Yes,
was high.
Oh,
Somebody needs to hit him. He's going to score.
he's going to score, ain't he? Okay.
9:23 to go and
Touchdown.
10-yard run.
Yep, 9 minutes and 23 seconds left here in the first half. And Turner County just scored another touchdown against Lanier. I tell you, Keith, I didn't like the defense on that. I'd like to see a little bit harder on that goal line defense, you know. I mean, he looked like he walked in way too easy on that left side over there.
I've seen a lot of people that was real hesitant. I don't know why. 77 runs off.
The kicker is a straight kicker.
Kick looks good.
You don't see that very often, just a straight-on kicker like that. But the kick is good, and that brings your Turner County up to 14-0. I tell you what, let's take a break, give us a chance to cry.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. If you missed it, we're 9 minutes, 23 seconds left in the half. There's a little kick going right up the middle. Turner County's up 14-0. Keontae Hodges picks it up.
Y'all failed.
Oh, and he fumbled the ball. I think he threw it forward.
I'm thinking that Roy Johnson fell on it.
Yeah, he did.
Roy
Boy,
Johnson got it right on the 30-yard
Keontae
line.
was kind of skating around on the grass there, and he just kind of threw it forward. And, boy, I tell you what, that was a close call. Boy, that could have been a mess right there. One of the things they just mentioned is next Friday night is fireworks. I know they're celebrating the 100-year anniversary celebration, birthday, whatever you want to call it. Centennial of Lakeland. Throws it out Kish right to the near side.
He's got a first down and more.
Get out of the way. I tell you what, he run up the back of Brewington. D. Henry was all the way down here leading the pack, man. D. Henry was way down here.
We've ran that a few times and got one of them big linemen out here. And Kelvin has done that quite a few times.
I tell you what, D. Henry made a pull on that, and he was all the way out ahead of Brewington on that, leading the path. Great there. Great pull.
19 yards all the way up to the 49-yard line.
There's a
Shot
snap.
fakes
Shot
it,
fake.
throw it
Oh, good gracious.
in and out of the hands.
Almost intercepted. It was intended for Brewington. But the Centennial celebration next Friday night, come out and you can see some firework display. I think they said that you'll be able to see them from 300 feet in the air from any parking lot around the school. And so make sure that you come out Friday night, next Friday night, and be a part of the celebration.
2nd and 10 on the 49-yard line. We need some points right here on this drive.
Who are we playing next week, Keith?
We play Atkinson County.
Atkinson County, that's what I thought. Rebels coming to town.
Jalen Arzola, the sniffer.
There it is. Looks like
Rashad going to fall and lose about a yard.
I'd rather seen Rashad just kind of follow his blockers on around there, and he just kind of tried to kick it back, and that outside linebacker had him.
Lose a yard.
It's going to be 3rd and 11. Going to bring in Isaiah. 25's coming out. Arzola checks out. Isaiah checks in. Brewington and Ryan to the far right side. Kish to our near side. There's a snap. Again, it was a little low.
Got Kish out here. He's going to catch it, but
He
nowhere to
got
go.
Right on the line of scrimmage. Picked up 0. So that's going to bring back up. Let's see if they're going to. Faircloth's going to come back out. And number 13 is going to sit down on the 25-yard line. He steps back now to the 20. Got a little different. Yeah, I'm going to say, they got a little different formation. There it
We
is.
done that the other night in Brooks, but we didn't back out of it.
You know, and the thing about it is, years ago, that was a high kick, not a lot of distance, got a good roll, all the way to the 21-yard line. You know,
Need to touch it if it didn't go out of bounds.
One of the things that I wish Jacob would have been with us longer because, I mean, he's got a great arm, you know. And, of course, he played quarterback through middle school and I guess his 9th grade year and on junior varsity and stuff. But one of the things that he could give you with his arm is, you know, instead of kicking it, rear back and throw it. And so you do have a guy who's played quarterback position who does got a good arm on him.
He went and played with the JV. I can't remember when it was. Last week before, throwed 5 or 6 touchdown passes.
Yeah, Jacobs is a great athlete, baseball and football. He's a great leader.
Throw it out there. We got a hand on it.
We got 2 hands on it. Who, number 6? Can't tell what number that was. I kind of bumped it up and almost fell in the hands of Anderson out there, but ball
6
just
is
kind of
Guyton. I'm not sure.
Ain't it? Yeah, I think Andreas Anderson was right there too, and it kind of hit both of them in the hands, bopping around. 2nd and 10. Ball all the way back on the 23, 24, 23-yard line. Got a sniffer on the left side. 2 set. You know, they haven't done really the spread. They're either going to be on one side or the other. It's like they play that left side pretty hard.
We got a penalty.
Penalty.
Got to be a delay of game. Too much time. Back the Rebels up to the 18-yard line, making a 2nd down and 15.
16, won't it be? Yeah, it was already a yard behind.
Should be the 18. Ball was on the 23.
That's right. The band looks a little different tonight.
Snazzy new uniform.
Uh-huh.
Like those feathers they got on top.
I'll tell you. I was never a fan of the shirt, so
That's right.
I've been a critic of his since day one, and but it looks like the uniforms look good.
Gonna give it to the
number
back.
6.
He was hit, but
man, he's right there.
we've
Somebody
hit him.
wrapped
We got to get him on the ground.
Man, that's a dog pile right there, buddy. Nowhere. Might have lost a yard or 2.
It'll be a 3rd down. They're gonna lose a yard.
That's what I thought. I thought they might have lost a little bit on
back to the 17.
They're swapping out a couple of their players.
Third
Quarterback
16.
steps in. It's like it ain't going to be no hard count this time. See, they set up to the right, 2 to our near side this time. Oh, they did that same count again.
All they're doing is they're running. They're going wherever that sniffer's at when they run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Roy had it.
Kish better stay on him. Kish stays on him. Oh!
Receiver fell down.
Man,
no flags. That'll be a 4th down. That's a big stop.
Kish and Guyton, though, man, they just didn't have their feeding under them as well. Of course, Kish is going to come up. That's a big down right there, buddy. Big stop.
Number 2, Kish right.
Well, I tell you, the Kish and Guyton both was right there on his heels.
Of course, I can't talk to folks on the sideline because we don't have those capabilities, but I'm standing down here near Coach Turner, the new girls basketball coach. We had Coach Joel Stites on last week at halftime. We need to get Coach Turner on at halftime tonight. Get him to come up to the press box and talk with us on the network.
That'd be great. Oh, and almost blocked.
Bad punt. We need to get out of the way of it. Coach Turner, a former Madison County Bulldog. Isn't that correct?
No, it's Cowboys.
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Cowboys of Madison County.
I tell you what, you're talking about a football team. You go to their school, they've got a pile of state championships.
Pile of state championships down there in Madison.
I know when Noah played football down in Lake City, we used to go over to Madison and play those Cowboys, and man, they were stout. And even back in elementary and middle school.
Coach Turner was also a former VSU Blazer.
Wow. Low snap, gives it off to Calhoun. Calhoun's got a good seam.
Had a lot of running room.
Oh, and he
get
makes
about
9 yards. Boy, I tell you what, man, that was a good run. I tell you,
I got to see where that ball was spotted.
Rashad is just he's having to really pay close attention tonight. The ball's not where it needs to be, and that was 6 inches off the ground on that one. He was able to get it up into the pocket of Calhoun. Two to our near side, one to the far side. Calhoun in the left pocket. Johnson in motion. Rashad's going to keep it. Turns the corner.
He's got a first down up to the 31-yard line.
It almost looked like the blocking kind of quit on him. I mean, it almost looked like people started watching instead of blocking.
Rashad with a 3, maybe got a 4-yard. I will say we give him the 30.
Yep. First down, 6 minutes, 6 seconds left. Lanier County Bulldogs down by 14. Turner County 14-0 here at Rockmore Field under the full moon. Bulldogs are in the right direction. Good snap. Good snap. He throws it deep. He's got a man. It's got to be pass interference.
Him down.
Man, they got right in front of the referee. I mean, snatched him down.
Does not matter if he had his head turned or not, if he puts his hands on you and throws you to the ground.
Horrible call there. I think several of the fans on this side were not happy with the no call, letting him know it. Now to give a 2nd and 10.
Kish Wright going to back off. That makes Miko eligible.
Rashad's going to keep it.
He stopped. I don't know why he didn't. Now he's turning back, reversed his field.
He's done that a couple of times. I think we got a hold up.
Face mask, we're hoping. We're hoping a face mask and not a hold.
I thought I saw D. Henry was holding, but
personal foul.
Yeah.
Face mask. That'll give us a first
15
down.
yards.
So Rashad got it up to the 27.
You know, I've seen Rashad do that, though, a couple of times tonight. Instead of just sticking with your blockers, man, he wants to turn and go the other way, and that hole that you see closes up in a hurry.
It's going to give us a first down and 10 all the way down to the
11, 12.
Let's see. Ball's nose of the ball is sitting on the 11-yard
11-yard line. You got Anderson in the backfield on the left pocket of Rashad.
We move, no
call. Anderson.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8.
I think that one kind of surprised everybody. Neither one of the lines hit each other hardly. They just kind of everybody stood up. They're bringing in some big boys. I guess that's their goal line defense. Big old.
Going to give him to the 7.
I'll tell you what, they brought in some big old boys from the sideline over there. I think their offensive lineman just became defensive lineman. Anderson was moving. Yeah, false start on Anderson. He was
Kish Wright is who the officials
they called him Kish. I was watching Anderson. He was moving forward already, and he was rocking on his heels and took a step. Man, you hate that.
Official on this side, Mr. Pernell Lassiter, told me that was on the receiver.
On the receiver. Mm-hmm. Anderson's going to set up on the right side of Rashad. Ryan to the far side, Kish to the near side. There's a snap. Rashad steps back, and he looks. Oh, and he fumbled the ball.
He's got it back, but he's going to lose.
The ball just kind of bounced
He was
up
going to throw the ball.
Yeah.
He had Roy Johnson down here on the
all the way on the left side over
here in the flats.
but the line just fell apart.
Ball back to the 19-yard line.
They put these big boys in there, and they just pushed that line back.
3rd down and 18.
Boy, it's put us in a
Shaw had lost about 7. Gonna bring in Alexander. Johnson gonna come off.
Gonna be 2-down territory, I suppose.
A little slant right here, or something, or that little play to Miko
Yep.
would get us some good yardage.
Miko's lined up in the
He's lined up as a tight end.
tight end.
He's
rolled
out over
out.
the
He's
middle.
rolled out too.
We got a man down there. Nobody looked back.
Ryan quit running. Ryan's got to, Rashad, I think, threw it where it needed to be, and Ryan just kind of stopped.
He had
Waiting on the ball.
Miko. He had Miko like we said.
Oh, did he?
Miko was wide open over there in the flats, and we hit him, and he got plenty of room to run.
Well, I was watching Ryan, and Ryan just, instead of just running on down the sideline, he just kind of hit the brakes.
He goes to Miko there. If he don't get the first down, he gets close to it.
Big 4th down here by Lanier County.
We got a timeout.
We're going to count the timeout on the
Turner County.
Well, I tell you what, man, 3 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the half. Your Dogs are down 14-0. We need some help. We need something going on tonight. We've got our cheerleaders dressed out in pink. Everybody's supporting the cancer awareness. The band looks great, getting ready for the halftime show. We got to get something going on. The fans it's football weather, Keith.
It is.
I wore a long sleeve shirt tonight.
I wore a short sleeve, brought a sweater, but didn't put it on.
I'll tell you what, it's finally gotten in some good football weather. And I tell you, it makes you feel good. And just exciting, there's fall in the air. And I tell you what, we took a couple of tough road losses in the last couple of weeks against Irwin and Brooks, some big old powerhouses. And ain't nothing like playing probably the 2 best teams in the state, back to back. And but I tell you, we're here tonight, and we still got a good chance against this Turner County.
Well, we're playing the defending single A state champion.
I tell you what,
and
it
the
hasn't
defending
slowed down.
double A runner-up.
We ain't slowed down on the man. Another little low snap. Rashad picked it up. Got Bruce. Got Isaiah.
On his
man,
fingertips.
on his hands. In and out of his hands.
He had him. And
in and out of Isaiah Alexander's hands. Oh, man, right at the middle. A post throw hit him in the fingers. Just could not keep it up.
Man, he had him on any post for a touchdown and just
Ooh,
couldn't
that was
hang
close. That's going to be a tough 4th down right there. We're going to turn the ball over.
Man, I'm going to tell you, we have moved the ball, but we get down here in the red zone and bog down.
Bogged down? That's 2 times.
Need a good defensive stand
Well, I tell you
right
what,
here.
yeah, we sure don't need to let them score again by going into half. Going down 14-0. A lot different than going down 21.
They going to run it to the left. That's where the sniffer's at. We hit him
Got
in there
him.
with
Number 50. Number 50.
good gracious. Powell.
Powell. I didn't bring my roster tonight. I left it in the truck when I got out, and it took me a second.
He's up to the 21. Be 2nd and 7. 22-yard line, rather. Big 72 running off. Wherever that sniffer goes, that's where they're going to run it.
He's up on the left side this time, ain't he?
So he's running
That
it.
number 6 follows right behind him.
We're going to stop him, I think, short of a first down.
3 minutes left in the half.
3rd down for the Rebels. 3rd and long 2.
D. Henry going in.
Ball going to be spotted on the 27-yard line. 5 yards.
64 coming out. Our
Gotta
defense is
watch
kind
the
of
sniffer. Sniffer is not in the ball game.
they got, 4 out wide, don't they?
But he's been going in motion. Sniffer's been going in motion.
Yeah,
so they're going to run it to the right. Simple as that. They're going to run it to the right. Now they call a timeout.
Timeout on Turner County. I think that's their final timeout. And so, man, I tell you what, 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first half. Down 14-0. if you're at home missing out, boy, I tell
That
you.
says 19 over there.
What'd I say?
20.
Well, 219, 220.
Close enough.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Close enough in Lake.
Again, that Lakeland math. But
we need a new scoreboard, dude.
ain't that the truth, man?
That thing right there is, well, this stadium's 22 years old.
Yeah. If our sponsors, any one of our sponsors might be listening out tonight and you want to get your name on the Rockmore field, why don't you decide to say, I'm going to be the sponsor of a new billboard and get one put up for us?
That thing says Coca-Cola on the left. It says Powerade on the right. If you would like for it to say Pepsi on the left
and Gatorade.
And Gatorade on the right.
You can have it. You can
we
have it
make that happen for you.
We can have it say all kind of stuff. I'm looking down here, all these signs on the fence.
That may not be Powerade. I can't.
It's
say
Powerade. It is. And we're grateful for that. I don't even think do we carry Coke products anymore?
we do.
Okay.
See that truck here all the time.
All right.
But no reason why you can't outbid them.
No, you can't. That's exactly right. We need a new scoreboard. Kiss Wright's going to be playing the corner over here to the near side. Anderson's to the far side.
Give it up the middle. We got him in the backfield.
Oh,
brought him down for about a 2-yard loss.
So I tell you what, it looks like Keontae Hodges from from safety just come flying through there. They had him held up, and he just popped him.
They're going to say he got no gain, but I seen 2-yard loss.
So 2 minutes left here, a little over 2 minutes left here in the first half. I don't know if that's 2:08 or
2:08, 2:06.
See, I can't
we had
tell.
a new scoreboard. We can tell you for sure.
Exactly, Keith. I mean, we're gonna have to start soliciting that, ain't we?
Hey, if somebody just wants to donate some money,
we'll
put down there Ryan Tootin scoreboard.
That's right. We'll name that scoreboard after you if you want to get it fixed out there, fans. And so I don't know. Half the bulbs sometimes don't work.
Well, I can show you what we done. I don't know if you can see on the camera. There's some maroon-looking things with white. You probably can't read it. It says Farm Bureau Insurance, and the reason why it says that.
Oh yeah, I do. I see it on the field.
The reason why it says that is because Farm Bureau sponsored the headsets these coaches are wearing down here.
Well, I'll be. How cool is that?
So if you want to buy a scoreboard,
we'll line it up.
We can make that happen. Give me a call, 229-482-5930. I'm the Touchdown Club president. We can help you out.
That's right. I knew that was going to fake it. They got him stopped.
Look at him. He's back here.
They stopped him. That's what I'm talking about. 2 minutes and 1 second left. Woo!
First down, Bulldogs.
What they got? What are they calling here?
Ain't no way. Pernell Master marked it right here. The man on that side pointed that way and then turned around and pointed the other way.
Zeri's out on the field. He's pumped up as a coach. Special teams.
Now you look at the sticks. That ball is behind the sticks. That ball is behind the sticks.
My yard. What is he doing?
They're fixing to bring the chain out and measure it.
I can't even imagine that would be close to a measure.
Well, the side judge over there, that's a first down for Lanier County. They show it by a foot. First down Bulldogs on the 29-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. I tell you what a huge momentum booster. You know, that surprised me about their coach to try a play like that with 2 minutes left here in the first half on the Lanier County side of the football field, man. I tell you what, that was a gutsy call there by their head coach.
And this game here, I don't know if anybody knows, this game has major playoff implications.
Absolutely. Boy, we need to get a score right here. I tell you, just go for the juggler right here. You got one-on-one coverage on this side, safeties to the far left. You got a big space right here. It's going to give it to Anderson. It's going to be a holding call.
Be a hold on Roy Johnson.
Yep, hold on Roy Johnson. Holding on Roy.
And there again, there's Roy playing out of position.
Out of position, yep. Got a little bit. All right. Minute and 59-ish.
That's what quarantining and COVID does for you.
I tell you what, man. You know,
Can't blame the kid. I mean,
No.
he ain't played that position.
right. You know, Noah Newber's been in that position all year. And,
He's playing now. Roy's playing both ways.
yeah. And the bad thing is Noah ain't got COVID, does he? He just quarantined, ain't he?
He just quarantined
That's
because
what's crazy,
he
man.
came in contact.
It's blowing my mind. I just do not understand the society in which we live, and I ain't got caught up on it yet, man. It's killing me. I'm so tired for it to be over. There's a snap. Catch.
Shot.
Oh!
Ball was a little low.
I'll tell you what. Calhoun's going to go back in the game. 2nd and 20. Minute and 51 seconds. Rashad just kind of, a couple of his passes tonight have just kind of, the one that Ryan caught earlier was low like that. And the best throw he's had was against Isaiah a while ago that Isaiah just didn't bring in. Brewington going to set up out here to the near side with us.
Rashad's got Kish out here. Kish would have came to the sideline. He'd have got probably 18, 20 yards.
He might have picked up 5.
He's up to the 33. Got about 5. You're right.
Minute and 40.
3rd and 15.
Letting the clock click, tick, tick.
Which is really okay.
Yeah, that's right, because you don't want to give them no money. I meant no money. Listen to me. I don't give them no money or no time.
We need to get the ball, I think, to about the 18-yard line.
3rd and 15 right now. So
get it to the 19.
It's a long 3rd down. There's a snap.
He's got Miko. Oh. And the safety come over and broke it up. He had Miko.
I think Miko, though, again, just cut short a little bit. If he would have just kind of kept going a little bit, I think he'd have caught that ball.
4th and 15. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Pass intended for number 4, Miko Brewington, is incomplete. 4th down for the Bulldogs.
He had Miko. I think if he'd have got it to him sooner,
he
and not had to put so much air under it.
That's right.
So Miko may not have got as many yards. But
Miko's to the far right this time with Ryan. Kiss to the near side.
Tried a little hard count. Now we're going to call a
timeout. Man, minute and 9 seconds left here in the first half. 14-0. Turner County over your Bulldogs. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're at home tonight, you're missing a barn burner.
Well, this bunch went to Homerville last week. Lost 14-7 to the Panthers.
Wow.
The week before, they beat Charlton. Like 50-something to 6.
They did a whooping on them. They're 5-2.
So I think they're 1-1 or 2-1.
2-1 in the region. Yeah, they beat Worth County. They lost to Fitzgerald. They SCHS Donaldsonville. They won. Doherty County, Albany, they won. Pearson, of course, Atkinson County, they won. And then, like you said, 53-7 against Charlton. And then lost to Clinch 21-13. 21-13.
Big. We've had several big plays here in this half. 4th down and 15. We need it.
The crowd needs to get them into this. You'd think they'd get a little bit more excited.
They've gotten cold and stiff.
Cold and stiff up here in the stands.
There's a snap.
He's got Kish right over the middle. First down. He's still on his feet.
Get on the ground. He's all the way down to the 12.
Great play.
To the 12.
Great play. Great first down play there by Rashad and Kish.
We needed 15 and got 21.
That's going to put us all the way back up on the 15-yard line?
12-yard
line.
We got a minute, just under a minute.
Just under a minute. You still got a timeout.
Same play would score 6 right here.
Oh, my God.
He hit Miko, but in the back.
No, he hit him in the chest. No, it was dead center of his numbers.
I don't think Miko was ready.
No, I don't think Miko was ready, but it hit him right dead in the face. It was a little high, but it hit him right between in the neck.
We need points here bad.
Yeah, Rashad put a little bit of on that one, and Miko wasn't quite ready. Couldn't get his hands up fast enough.
Look here, we're right in the middle of the field.
Dead center of the field.
I'm saying here, 3 points is better than no points.
You got that right.
If we get to a 4th down situation.
47 seconds left in the half. We're down by 14, ladies and gentlemen. Who's in the backfield with Rashad? Is that Anderson?
That's Anderson.
Anderson.
Right in motion.
Kish in motion. There's a snap.
Rashad's
going to keep it.
He's going to get a 1st down. He's going to get a touchdown.
Touchdown all the way to the outside.
From 12 yards out.
Boy, howdy. What a great run there by Rashad. Hits on the outside. Seams up the middle. On the seam. Great run there by Rashad, senior quarterback.
40.6 seconds left in the half. Big extra point here. Bulldogs going to line up in a swinging gate.
Cruz is out on the field. There he goes. He's going to set up.
Now, then he's going to move it back over and line it up.
Daniel Cruz
Big point after.
into the game for the point after.
Don't want to have to go for 2 later in this ball game.
No. There's
Snap.
a snap.
Kick.
Hold, kick.
Looks good from here.
Right down the middle. Way to go, Bulldogs. 14-7. 40 seconds left here in the half. What a huge play. Now we got to stop the defense. Don't let them score right here in these 40 seconds.
Well, they get the ball out of the half.
Yep,
they come out of the locker room.
They get out of the locker room. They will be receiving.
I would squib this ball right down the middle of the field.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't give them a chance to return it.
Nope.
I'd kick it on the ground, let it roll.
Yep, worm burner right down the middle of the field.
Worm burner.
Old worm burner.
Kind of like I hit golf balls.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I said it. That's about what I do. Everybody else looks high, I look low for my ball. I watch it skin across the bottom of the ground.
To give you an update, if you're a softball fan, Gordon Lee and Commerce tied at 6 in the bottom of the 7th inning.
What game is this on them now?
This is the undefeated game in the Final Four in Columbus.
Wow.
The winner goes to the championship round.
I tell you what, our girls had a great run at it this year, as they have in the last several.
Commerce knocked off somebody. There it is, a
worm
worm burner.
Good worm burner right to the 40-yard line. And
But now, that's the 60 yards away from the end zone. That gives them a chance for a heave from that point. I would have kicked it end over end.
Yeah, that was
down the middle, but I don't coach. I inspect buildings.
I don't I don't even know that one right there would have. I don't know that he meant to kick it that way, but that thing had that was an interesting roll on it anyway. It didn't go every end on end. It was side over side.
We need to put somebody way back there deep.
Man, look at the size of their line coming out, though.
They're huge. They got to weigh 275.
We don't have a kid.
They got the average 285,
They got
290.
to. Our biggest guy is Kelvin, and I think he's, 260 maybe? I don't even know if he's that much.
Watch the play they run to open the game.
I'd watch that left. Watch over in Anderson. He's going to be looking that way. He's streaking down the middle. There. Oh,
wobbly pass.
Come back.
Come back and get it.
And it's intercepted.
Picked it off.
Call it. Yes.
Got that. No, that's
Keontae Hodges.
Keontae Hodges with
we
the
still
pick.
got 32 seconds left. We got time to tie up this game right here. 32 seconds. Still got a timeout.
Quarterback reared back. The ball might have been a little slick, and he threw a duck.
Because he wasn't touched or anything. He wasn't rushed. He just threw a duck.
Don't want to lose the momentum. You got old Mo with you, and you want to carry him to the locker room.
You got to carry him to the locker room with you. That's exactly right. Because again, they're gonna get the ball when we get back out here. So we better use this. The best opportunity we got right here.
We're 68 yards away. Shot hits Kish. Drop it. That's Xavier Ryan.
That was Xavier Ryan hit right.
Xavier Ryan with the drop. Second down and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
That was a home run hitter right there.
Again, goes back to what you said.
They're lined up in the neutral zone. They're lined up offside.
They are. This whole right side is way over here.
Ball's on the dirt.
Oh, my goodness. Pick it up.
Just throws it away.
Just throws it away. 23 seconds left. They went nothing good about that play right there.
And for me right here, I got to run this football. and don't give them an opportunity on a punt.
Yeah, I'm going to, I don't want to leave them with 3 seconds. Miss Lindsay, 23.
Of course, they could call a timeout, but
they ain't got a timeout.
They ain't got none left.
No, we got 1 left. They have 0. You got Brewington to our near side.
Snap was
They're
high.
going to give it to
Calhoun. He's going to be brought down
behind the line of scrimmage.
He lost about 1, but we'll go to the half. Don't know why the clock stopped. Clock should have never stopped. Somebody reach over there and plug that guy upside the head over there. Should go to the half. 4th down 11. We could call timeout here with 2 seconds and throw it deep.
Throw it deep. Yeah, that's a thought. Rashad's got the arm for it, and he's not going to do it.
Not going to do it. Going to go to the locker room.
Going to go to the locker room, ladies and gentlemen. Man, tell you what, if you're sitting at the house, you better grab you a cup of coffee or something. Stay up with us because this game is far from over. 14-7, Turner County over Lanier County, but we will be back.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Lanier County Network here at halftime of the football game, where our Bulldogs trail the Turner County Rebels 14-7. We got brand new head Lady Dog basketball coach, Mr. Sandy Turner, head coach of the Lady Dogs. And how you doing tonight, Coach?
I'm doing pretty good, and yourself?
Doing good, doing good.
Good.
Glad to have you here in Lanier County. Wanted to bring you up and let you talk a little bit about yourself and tell folks that maybe not have met you yet a little bit about yourself, and then we'll talk a little bit about your team and the fastly approaching season.
Okay, just a little bit about myself. I come from, I'm originally from Madison, Florida, home of the Cowboys, where I participated in a variety of sports there. Small school, kind of like Lanier County here. After that, I went off to VSU to play college sports. After that, graduated with a couple degrees and started coaching youth basketball, where I got my first initiation into sports, not only guys sports but girls sports as well, and I'm a big advocate of girls sports. Went on to coach at Valdosta High School for the last 9 years, where we amassed 3 region championships, 2 Final Four appearances, 1 Elite 8. So came here to Lanier County to continue that success with the Lady Dogs program.
That's good. That's good. We're glad to have you here, Coach. Like I said, your season's fastly approaching. You got I know that sometime in the middle of November, which will be in November, day after tomorrow. So. What about, I think Coach Stites might have said around November 13th or
yes,
somewhere
sir.
in that area?
Yes, sir. We'll have a scrimmage November 13th, and then after that we'll have a week off, and then following that we'll participate in a Thanksgiving tournament over at Lowndes County. So we're asking all the Dog fans to come out and support. You know, it's just right across the bridge there. Not bridge, but right across.
Just across the county line.
Across the county line.
That's right.
Right there at Lowndes County. And then the season will be underway shortly after that.
Yes, sir. I know you put in a lot of work this summer. You invited all the girls out this summer to work out and condition, and maybe I know they had some practices where you wasn't allowed to use a basketball. And I know my little girl done went to middle school. She came in and she said we ran plays without even having a basketball. So,
Yes,
so there's
sir.
ways to make things happen when you got to kind of improvise a little bit.
Yes, sir. This whole COVID thing was kind of unique to everyone, and so what we did was we had strict regulations, and so we worked on a lot of conditioning, moving without the basketball because we didn't have one, and just getting in the right position. A lot of footwork, and even working on our shot, forming our shot up, how we would shoot the basketball, having our base up under us, and had a great time this summer meeting all the young ladies that came out, and just look forward to just working here in Lanier County with the ladies. Like I said before, I'm a big advocate of ladies sports. So
Yes, sir. Yes. Well, I think we're hoping to have a bright future on the female side of basketball. It's been I can't remember if we made the playoffs this past year. Them power rankings mess you all up. We don't have to worry about that no more. I don't know if you was familiar with that coming from Valdosta. Y'all was kind of in the system we are in now, the old system where the top 4 teams in the region make the playoffs. But those power rankings kind of made it tough. You had to win against everybody. The region didn't. The region mattered, but every game mattered.
Every game mattered.
So now you can kind of go over to Lowndes and play in that Charles Cooper tournament and things like that, and kind of enjoy some things that we used to couldn't do because of those power rankings. But
I totally agree. The power rankings, it can be beneficial, but also it can be detrimental. But with this system, the old system actually, have an opportunity to compete, and I think we'll be able to compete at a very high level here. And I always say that I always give the ladies the credit because they have to shoot, pass, and dribble. I just have to stand over there and call plays. So it'll never be about me. It'll always be about them.
Yes, sir. I think we have a few veterans coming back. I may miss somebody, but I remember Tanasia Sermons, Jazz Ryan, some of those girls.
Ananda, we have Ananda Gloucester, and then we have Kiki Smalls. So we have a good combination of veterans and young players. So I think, like I said, the sky's the limit. The ladies are working extremely hard. They're working not only on the court, but they're working in the weight room as well. And they've done everything I asked them to do. So it's been a blessing just to come to a new area and have them to embrace me the way that they have. And so, like I said, they'll always get the credit because they're doing a great job. Not only them, but my younger group. They're excited to see what the young ladies do during varsity, and they kick off their season on Monday. And I'm excited to see them go to work because I know a few of them put in work this summer, and I'm just excited to see them play.
Yes, sir. I just get to see all that hard work kind of come to fruition a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Out on the court. I know what Coach is saying, the middle school boys and girls will play Monday afternoon. They'll host Eccles County here at the Dawgs at 4 p.m. Not sure, Coach, you probably know more about this than I do. Not sure how COVID will affect seating arrangements and that thing, but if you can come out, we'll let you know how many people we can hold and that kind of thing. But we'd love to see everybody that can get in the gym come to the gym Monday afternoon and support those girls and guys.
Yes, sir. We're gonna have limited seating, but come early, get your seat, and that way you don't have to worry about not having a seat. Come early. It will be limited seating because of COVID, but we'll have that not only for the middle school games but the high school games as well. And so come early. Like I said, come early, and you don't have to worry about missing any.
That's right.
Dog basketball.
There you go. I wish, Coach, we all hate this COVID stuff. I wish we were not affected by that, so that you, and I told Coach Stites this last week, that y'all could just see, and I'm sure you have seen this at where you came from, but we're serious about basketball in Lanier County. I mean, we turn out, we fill up the gym, we fill up both sides of the gym. Our visitors sometimes gets frustrated with us because there's nowhere for them to sit.
Yes,
If they come in late, there's a sea of red and black already on both sides of that doghouse in there, and so we fill it up. wish we could do that this year, and hopefully we can. Hopefully things will change, and we'll be able to do that before the year's out.
Well, I've heard a lot about it. I've watched film. That's one of the first things that I did before I really met anybody, is just watched a lot of film of the Lady Dawgs basketball, and I saw how you guys packed it out, and I thought that was amazing because, you know, you only have very few cities around here that, you know, basketball is like football, because this is a football area, but Lanier County is basketball. Football does a great job, but basketball has a lot of history here.
Basketball has a lot of history, which we've only had a football program for 22 years, so we're still trying to win some folks over to football.
Yes, sir.
But I think the more wins we put on
yes, sir,
on that side, more numbers we have on the W side than the L side, the more folks will kind of get involved. But basketball, we have a lot of folks that played basketball come back and support their alma mater, and then, man, it's exciting sometimes around here.
Yes, sir. I think that's a great thing. Like I said, it's enough fans to support both, and you know, leave football and come to basketball and just support everything, because the kids work extremely hard. I know these guys that's out here on the football field tonight, they work extremely hard. I see them in the gym trying to hone their skills and better themselves in their craft. But like I said, it just so happens that basketball been around for a while, and
that's right.
You have grandparents, great-grandparents get to see they sons and daughters and granddaughters play this sport that they played when football wasn't here. So
that's right. And a lot of them play on the exact same court that maybe grandma and granddaddy played on. So it means a lot. It means a lot. So, you know, you can tell the grandkid, hey, you know, you ain't got nothing on me, man. I done played right there and done that. So
that's a good thing.
It is. And talk about our region a little bit before we go, Coach. You have Clinch County, who I believe is ranked pretty highly in the state preseason. They returned, I know, at least 2 young ladies that are very, very good. You have Turner County, who is ranked pretty highly in Class A public early preseason. You know, we always have a battle with Eccles County, Atkinson County, Charlton County. There's no nights off in this region, and I know people have told you that probably before. We're looking forward to it. Who are some of your non-region games?
This year we're gonna play Cook. Also, we added, like I said, we've added Cook back to the schedule, and it really wasn't a whole lot of room to add, because, like you said, with the region that has 9 teams, including ourselves, that's 16 games. And so what we did was we just we got into that Charles Cooper Classic, and we're also in a tournament over in Thomasville, their Christmas tournament. And then with that's 5 games. And so on top of that, we'll play Hamilton over in Hamilton County. Mm-hmm. And that pretty much just kind of sums up what we're doing, because that's Cook twice and Berrien once.
I got you. If you're out there listening and you're looking for something to do around the holidays, you will really enjoy. If you don't remember, we used to go several years ago, but you'll really enjoy both of those tournaments, especially the Lowndes tournament is Close Drive. Thomasville has one of the nicest facilities in our area.
Yes,
you say, well, that ain't in our area, but it is. It's only an hour away over to Thomasville. It's not a bad drive. I can tell you from experience, there's some very good seafood restaurants in Thomasville.
Yes, sir.
I won't plug them because they don't give us any money, but there is some very good seafood over there. If you ain't no other reason, go watch the Lady Dawgs, stop and eat some seafood, and come, you know, while you're there. But Coach, we appreciate you coming on. Looking forward to the season. I know there's a lot of folks out there listening that are also looking forward to the season. Like I say, we can't pack the doghouse, but we'll be here on the network. There'll be somebody talking and saying something about the Lady Dawgs as the season goes on. And sometimes I get up there and talk about the game when they need me, and sometimes I go down there and keep the book. So it just depends on what I'm needed to do. But I like to be there, and we'll have a good time.
Yes, sir. The season is fastly approaching, and we just ask that if you can't be with us in person, please get on Lanier County Network. That's a special thing to have your own network. I thought that was another very interesting thing about Lanier, that they had their very own network where they stream the games. So if you can't be there in person, please get on the network and participate and support what the ladies are doing here because they've been working hard. Not only have the ladies been working hard, but the guys have been working extremely hard too. And go Dogs.
Yes, sir. All right. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the second half action from Lanier County Bulldog football.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dogs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. The refs are out there stretching on the L on the 50-yard line. Our boys have stretched out. Turner County is already on their sideline over there, and Rashad's getting in a couple of reps over here on the sideline. And I know Jeremy has set the camera up on the balloons that we had made mention of in that first quarter. As Keith made mention that those balloons are in the celebration of the life of Scott Fountain. Matter of fact, I saw his wife and daughter here a little while ago. Didn't get a chance to speak to them. I did see them here as they, matter of fact, I see them down there on the bottom now, on the bottom run. But we sure miss him. I know he spent many hours leaning against that fence as one of our EMTs. And but I know that Jeremy had that fixated on there in the celebration of his life.
That's right. Scott was a very big supporter of Lanier County sports, not just football, but he enjoyed coming out here and watching our Bulldogs. And he the last time I got a chance to talk to Scott was at the Brookwood game in Thomasville, and he drove to Thomasville to support the Bulldogs. Although, he didn't even have a kid out there playing. But
yeah,
fine gentleman.
They just had to kick off. Oh, man, Keontae had him in the back, but
Zay had him.
Zay had him, too. They had 2 or 3 of them that missed a tackle. But I tell you what, that old COVID, it's kind of crazy. I was telling someone the other day, and, You get someone that gets it, and a week later they pass from this life. You get someone that gets it, and they act like they don't even have it. And then you have somebody like Miss Jenna, who, Miss Bowling has been fighting it now for 2 months or better. I think about 60 days or so, And I mean, she's having ups and downs, and I look forward to hearing her report every day, and we keep her in our prayers constantly. But I tell you, that has been a vicious battle this year among a lot of people. That was kind of an odd play there, Keith. I don't know if you noticed it.
Yeah,
the running back never moved. That tailback never. I mean, he literally sitting there in his head, watched the ball snap, turned to the right, watched the throw, never got out of a stance. I don't think I've ever seen a football player not move an inch.
I've seen the whole line. Just the ball be snapped and the line not move, kind of a trick play.
Yeah, it's going to be a wildcat or something. Quarterback set up here on the far side as a wide receiver. Got a wildcat. That's the same thing they did a little earlier.
Going to follow the sniffer.
Yep, same thing. He's going to come up.
Kelvin finally wrapped him up and brought him down.
He just ran
Kelvin
over.
took the ball from him. Kelvin took the ball from him.
He's saying he was down.
He's going to give it to him.
He's saying he was down.
I thought Purnell might throw his hand in the other direction. Man, that would have been huge.
Tell you what, he ran over Guyton on that play right there. They boys they're hitting high. They got to get lower and wrap up. Don't lose your fundamentals of football. Got to get a stop here. Big play there in the Wildcat formation.
That big sniffer, they just run right behind his pads.
him. Yep, they do.
24. I don't remember his kid unless he was playing in a receiver spot. Right now he's showing in the backfield.
In the backfield. Sniffer to the left.
He moved.
Yeah, and he's got the ball, and he went right up behind, again, that sniffer, man. I mean, what a hole that guy's making.
Hodges slow to get up. Now he's on his feet.
Just run right
Tykeon
over.
Powell going to come in there and take somebody out.
Son, I'm telling you what, that number 7, he makes a hole, son.
Another first down up to the 28. We need to stop.
You got trips to the far side. You got one receiver here to our near side. No one in the backfield. That sniffer is kind of set up way out to the left. Got a man in motion. He's stepping back in.
Got to be too much time.
Quarterback goes right behind number 7 again.
He just followed the sniffer and got 9 yards.
That number 7 right there is making a hole that you could drive a Mack truck through.
He's up to the 19-yard line.
Goes out about an 9-yard pickup. 9-yard pickup.
The
quarterback goes. Quarterback went out.
Caught a cramp or something. They have went on this drive 4 plays. They went 10, 12, 10, 9.
Man, their number 2 just went out. The one that was in the sniffer. They got that Wildcat back in there right now.
I see Brooks County head coach Maurice Freeman down here watching Turner.
They off tonight?
They must be off.
They must be off.
One team each week in our quarterback going to keep it.
Ooh. I think it's going to be a face mask.
We caught him around.
He got snatched back. I don't know. Yeah, face mask.
Holding.
Oh.
He had a first down.
Snatching back a little bit. So that's going to bring them back behind the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 12, 13 maybe. Their quarterback comes back in.
Ball on the 30, right on the 30.
14-7, 9:13 left in the third quarter. Turner County up by 7, up by a touchdown. They received here the kickoff from the opening drive.
Bulldogs need a turnover or a stop here.
Yeah, something big right here. So they're going to be going left again. Yep.
Got him in the backfield.
And I tell you what, D. Henry just came up there. And D. Henry was
number 7. It looks like. No, number 1.
So I don't know, but D. Henry got his hand in there trying to strip the ball away. Snatched him back about a couple of yards. He got a loss. 3rd down and
defensive back
14.
Defensive back or something. got in there and got a hold to him, and then D. Henry helped him out.
Defensive line needs to be strong right here and be disciplined.
Watch that screen here.
Let's make some noise for the Bulldogs. Let's make it through the play.
At number 7 is going to be set up down here on the as a tight end.
Let's make some noise through the play, gang. Big play right here. Big.
Quarterback going to fake it.
It's fake. He's got number 13. He's looking.
Throwing down there. We got a hand on
What a
it.
play there by Anderson.
Andreas Anderson got a
Andreas
hand on it.
Anderson knocks it away.
He
What
throwed
a
it.
great play.
He threw it into double coverage down there, and Andreas got a hand on it.
Somebody's got a cramp or something. Who is that?
That's going to be Guyton.
Guyton can't take his helmet off like that, though, can he?
He shouldn't unless if he's hurt, he needs to fall down. If he's hurt, you need to get on the ground.
Just get on the ground.
Yeah,
Stop the clock.
yeah, if you're hurt, just get on the ground. That's all.
That
That's
was Guyton. Yeah, don't be need to take your helmet off out there on the field and get penalties and everything else. What a great play there by Anderson there, man. I tell you, and he's not a tall guy, but he climbed the ladder on that, knocked the ball down. Great defensive play. Probably just saved a touchdown.
That's right. Let me kind of say right here how big the ball game is. All right, here's the scenario. We win this ball game, then we win 2 out of the next 3. We're in the playoffs. We lose this football game, we need to win 3 in a row to make the playoffs. So that's how big this ball game is.
Still got a chance to be in the playoffs. I mean, this is, we still got the Charlton and the Quinch and Atco, but I tell you what, there's Charlton can be beat, Atco can be beat, and Clinch can be.
Well, anybody on any given night.
Exactly.
But you win this one, and you got to feel good about you.
Exactly.
You don't have your back against the wall. You have a loss still left in your pocket and still get the 4 seed. But if you lose it, you pretty much go into playoff mode next week.
Exactly. 4th and about a mile.
They're gonna spread it out, try to draw us off. We don't flinch. We hadn't done that all night.
Nope, they've been very disciplined. Matter of fact, we've only had a couple of penalties at all.
Roy,
there's a snap.
They're gonna
throw it deep.
Somebody needs to get a hand on it, and we do. And knock it down, and that'll give us a first down. Big stop right there, Ryan.
I can't even tell. I know Kish was back there. I didn't even see what happened to the ball. I lost it.
One of them caught it. He was holding
it.
We batted it down.
We batted it down. I didn't ever see who did. I know Kish was back there and Anderson.
Yeah,
that's
I
a
didn't see the number.
Huge defensive stop right there. And so that's going to put your Dogs back on offense on the 30.
Right to 32.
On the 32.
32-yard line.
The near side of the field.
We had the momentum going into the locker room. Our offense had moved it all.
They look in the neutral zone right then.
Gonna give it to Calhoun.
Man, he tried to go out in the middle. Man, I tell you, they're lining up in the neutral zone though. There was 2 of their players, one of them especially.
I've been trying to get this guy on our side to call that, and he won't give it to me.
I mean, that number 7's helmet was over the ball. That number 7 goes from side to side. Same one that was a sniffer out there. I'll tell you what, he's got a lot of power. He's on the far left side this time.
Rashad's going to keep it.
Going this way, Rashad's got a little bit of a lane.
He's
first down.
First
down. I tell you what, he stayed a step ahead of that tackler and just did catch him at the 10-yard line.
It's going to be up to the 45-yard line. 11-yard gain.
11 yard. About on the 10 there, he got a hold of him and dropped him. That was a good run there by Rashad. Brewington's going to go to the other side, to the far right. Kish is going to be on this side by himself. Is that Anderson or Calhoun in the back?
That's Calhoun.
Calhoun. You got Ryan in motion. Ryan's got the ball.
He's going to turn it up the field. He is hit.
Son, he is hit. Lost the ball.
That's targeted.
Man.
No, they're going to call a fumble.
They're going to call it a fumble. Dude, they lit Ryan up on that play.
The Bulldogs recovered by the Rebels. Guess who?
That's going to get in the ball on our 47-yard line.
Man, what a lick on Ryan. Ryan is definitely a little rusty tonight, which I tell you what, I don't care who you are. You take a lick like that, you better be hanging on. Well, that was a huge momentum changer right there. But defense has got to step back up. First down, Turner County.
I don't know how you don't call targeted on that play. They moved.
Yep, they're going to call it. False start. 6 minutes, 34 seconds left. Again, Turner's up by 7, 14-7. Big game here under the lights. Rockmore Field on a night before Halloween. Finally got a little bit of chill in the air. People's brought out some sweaters and long sleeve shirts. Everything's on the left side. There's a snap.
Quarterback going to try to throw it out there.
Looking deep. Dude.
Dropped it.
Man, I don't think it was intended for that guy at all. I think it was just a bad throw by the quarterback.
I thought he was trying to hit number 2.
I do too. I think he was. I think he just underthrew that ball by a mile, and that guy just happened to come across there. He wasn't even looking at that guy. Never even, I don't think he even seen that guy.
Second down and 15 from the 48-yard line of Turner County.
They got that number 2 lined up. They got that number 7 to our near side over here, tight end position.
Quarterback's going to keep it.
Quarterback's going to keep it.
He got about 4 in there, and he's pushed back.
Dude, I tell you what, once he went down, them boys just pushed him right back.
Going to be third and long.
Big defensive stop here.
He's going to get up to the 40.
Original line of scrimmage. Right on it. Right on the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10.
Let's make some noise for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Do the play. Move.
There's a snap.
He'll give it to number 6. He's just going to follow the sniffer.
Oh,
we got it. Let's see. We got him stopped a yard short. It's 4th down.
I don't know. I keep seeing
he's at the
3rd
down.
Judge keep going over as he's walking out.
4th down and 1. They probably will go for it. But
I would think so. That was 4th down, wasn't it?
No, that was 3rd.
Official timeout. We got a player down. Who is that, Kelvin? Looks like he might be cramping. What that is. Of course, you Valdosta to orthopedics, stretching him out.
He is to the 39-yard line.
We do appreciate all of our sponsors. We appreciate, of course, the fans. We got a good crowd out here tonight. Turner County did not travel as well as I expected them to. Not too far up the road there in Ashburn.
Man, we needed Kelvin in here.
I know it, man. Yeah.
4th down and 2.
Your biggest player having to step out right now on a 4th and 2.
We're going to bring in a freshman, and I hope that freshman's going to be excellent. He's going to be excellent when he grows up. He's a big old boy right now, but he's going to be excellent.
Who's that?
Oh, man. You have to ask me his
what
name.
Number is he?
Number 64.
Number 64. I don't know. DeMarcus Eubanks.
Eubanks.
Is he any kin to the Eubanks that graduated a couple years ago to play with Noah?
I'm pretty sure he is.
But I'm saying that, I'll be very selfish. Say the greatest football player that ever walked this field is here tonight. Noah Tootin. You saw him? I might be a little biased on that. Probably everybody wouldn't agree, but I will be a little biased. High snap.
Give it to the back. He's got a 1st down and more.
And keeps going.
Pulling people.
Good
and once we grab the ball, they blow the whistle.
Yep. What a big run there. Big run.
1st down to the 27.
But yeah, I might be a little biased on my Noah playing, but boy, I tell you, I miss it. Everybody plays their last ball game, don't they, Keith?
They do. They sure do. And they got about 13 yards in there. Yes.
I tell you, I like seeing the little rec team here tonight. Of course, the boys play rec ball and stuff. They were ran out with the varsity players tonight, and of course, good to see the future of your Bulldogs out there, and they're running around and sitting in the stands, and they were into it till about halftime, and now they're more into running around.
We'll give it to number 6 again. He's
Man,
going to score, looks like.
Hi, Andy.
Andreas shoestringed him.
Man, just did catch that. Number 6 is squirting through there. Another player down. It's Roy Johnson. But I tell you, man, that number 6 is squirting through there just like on a banana peel or something. Man, he is flying through there. 4 minutes, 12 seconds left. Turner County 14, Lanier County 7. Big game, big drive here by Turner County. Yeah, we had them there and kind of course, had a big turnover. You don't want to give them opportunities.
They can get a first down inside the 5.
Gives it to number 6 again.
We're going to get him that time and drop him for a loss.
Roy Johnson wrapped him up just as soon as he touched the line that time.
My man over here says he lost.
Loss on the play, second down.
All right, lost about a yard.
Second 11. Ball spotted on the field.
Kelvin's still over here on the sideline stretching.
Man, it would be great if we just get a turnover right here.
Oh, and a high snap. Maybe a false start. Yep, false start.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay the down.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So that'll be 2nd and 16.
Ball will go back to the 17-yard line. That'll be their 3rd penalty of the half.
I tell you what, man, we've been fighting the low snap tonight. They have been fighting the high snap tonight, but that quarterback's about
6'2", so
he's been reaching up there and getting them.
I'd like to see one go over his head and let's pick it up.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
A new sniffer in there, number 5.
Yep. That little.
I believe I'm right. I think number 2's been being by here. Quarterback's got it. Quarterback's going to keep it. He goes out around the end. He's going to go out of bounds about the. They're going to say about the 8. Cut out a little bit, but about the 8. I think he's on the 8.
You know, he fooled me on that one, man. I was watching the little tailback on that one, and I think he'd been rolling that. He didn't run too much tonight.
Be a 3rd down. 8 is what I got. Long 7. Timeout.
I think we had to call it.
Timeout, Coach Kurt Williams.
I think we I don't know if we had enough men on the field. I saw Gatton running off. I'm not really sure.
They can get a first down just outside the goal line, about the 1-yard line.
You know, one of the things we hadn't had tonight, I'll tell you what, we have not had anybody tonight actually call in. And my wife actually just texted in and said she's listening to the game. And so I know she loved to be here, and she loved it watching her kids cheer and to play. And you use a charger? We do want to give a shout-out to Jerry Roberts & Son Construction, one of our new sponsors. And make sure you give them a call at 229-482-3375 on 14 Murray Boulevard here in Lakeland. So make sure you let Jerry Roberts & Sons know we appreciate their sponsorship. And so if my wife is still listening, have my hunting clothes ready, supper done, I'll be home for long. Got to get ready to go hunting.
Big 3rd down here.
Big 3rd down. 3rd and about 7. You got 2 to the far side.
2 down here. And he's
got a man in motion, got double motion there.
They just switching up.
There's a snap.
pitched
little
it out.
pitch out to number 6. I tell you,
We hit him. Somebody hit him hard,
man.
but he got a first down.
I tell you what, he's squirting and he got a touchdown. Dude, he is squirting around like something I ain't never seen. And so you've got
somebody went in there and popped him, and he just.
But again, they're hitting. They ain't wrapping up. They're not coming in there and wrapping their arms up, hitting them low. They're hitting them high, and just not stopping the run. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the third. Turner County scores on our turnover. Xavier Ryan fumbled the ball on about the 45, 46, 40-yard line. There's the kick right down the middle. It's going to give the Turner County 21, Lanier County 7. Tough turnover there.
I'll tell you why I was talking about earlier about the Coach Freeman down here. Charlton and Brooks were supposed to play tonight. Charlton has self-quarantined for an undisclosed amount of time. So Charlton and Brooks were scheduled to play, but let's say Charlton choked self. Charlton, I'm gonna go see can I get closer.
Yeah, you come back on this way, kid. There you go.
So Charlton is scheduled to play Irwin next week.
Oh my!
I think Irwin must have the bye because Irwin's coaching staff. Some of their coaches are down here on this far corner, taking in this Turner County game. Got to make something happen on this drive.
Little pooch kick.
Kick out here to Xavier.
Going to go to Xavier. Xavier picks it up. Got a chance to redeem himself. He about fell.
Holding it like a sack of potatoes.
Man, looked like a loaf of bread sticking out there to his far right side. He's got to tuck that thing in a little bit or he's going to cough it up again.
It's like we're going to have it on about the 30-yard line.
Xavier's got some long legs and long arms, but that's not the time to stick them out there.
Need to punch one in there. 2:18 to go. 14 minutes and 18 seconds left in this football game. We're down 14 points.
There's a snap. Rashad's going to keep it. Man.
They got him in the backfield. Going to lose about 2 or 3.
I noticed that number 64, you're talking about Eubanks, I think he completely missed his block on that particular play, which left Rashad right wide open to get tackled on that. Kelvin is back in.
Eubanks, like I say, is a freshman. But
he's a big kid to be a freshman.
He's going to be a good one.
Yep.
And he's got some coming next year to join him from that middle school bunch.
They had a good run this year.
Rashad's
got plenty of time. And
Zay Ryan dropped it.
Well, I tell you what, you can see the rust on Xavier tonight, offensive and defensively.
Well, now Xavier came back and he's played the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to give him an excuse.
He caught 3. He was the player of the week last week.
I know it. He had his picture in the paper last week.
Caught 3 passes. Caught 3 passes for 46 yards.
He's not having that game this week.
One of the few bright spots we did have.
I know.
Down in Quipple. Big third down. Every play's big, I guess, in this game.
That's right.
Brewington
and Kish to our near side. There's, again, low snap. Throws over to Kish. Brewington picked up had a good block. Dude.
Where's the flag at?
Man. Son, he threw Kish all the way about 5 yards when he was out of bounds. Excuse me.
Number 11 enters the game. The punt. Punt it away for the Bulldogs.
Faircloth back in for the punt. Going to be punting from the 20-yard line. Good kick. Great kick. He never did call for a fair catch or anything.
No, he didn't. He slipped down right as he caught it.
Right. I mean, man, I'll tell you what, Anderson was right there, buddy.
Defense sat onto the field. 1:22 left in the third quarter.
Third possession of the half for Turner County. Ball sitting on about the 33-yard line.
I tell you what, if we're going to have a chance in this game, we have got to stop them right here. We can't let them score is what I'm saying. We ain't got to stop them on this one. We can't let them score. We got number 5 quarterback's going to be sitting up here as a receiver, kind of a little wildcat. They got that number 2 sniffer going. He's going to go to the left. Done it every time. There he goes. He's following that number 2. Didn't get quite as much that time. Old D. Henry and that number 77 just kind of locked up. Looked like 2 cars hitting head on, or 2 bulls.
Like you got about 3 in there.
I tell you what, I'm going to give it up to old D. Henry on that because he did not let that number 77 push him down. Cortez, I think, got kind of something tweaked. He's trying to shake it off.
He's came out a few plays tonight.
Yeah,
under a minute to go here.
Yeah, he's got a little
quarter
limp to
number
him.
3.
Yeah, he's got a little limp to him. Number 21. Outside linebacker. I tell you, old Cortez is strong as an ox, man. He works hard.
But they have moved Cortez all over the field.
They have, man. He's just
on defense. 6 is going to take
6.
it.
Man, look at that little joker scat.
He just don't go down.
Who was
You're
that?
not going to leg tackle him.
Who was that? Was that Guyton again that went low? He just kind of, yeah, it was. He just kind of jumped right over him.
6 is on the ground.
6 is on the ground.
The ball is on the 44-yard line. Be a first down and 10.
Getting several cramps tonight. Players are gets him up. He was rubbing that shin. It might have tagged that shin on a helmet or something. Again, the ball set up right on the 44, Turner County side. 23 seconds. It's probably the final play of the third quarter.
They don't have to snap it if they don't want to.
They don't. I think they're going to come out, though, with a snap. 10. No, he's not going to snap. I just saw the coach raise his hand up. There it was. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and that takes us to the bottom of the third inning. Listen to me.
Bottom of the third inning.
Did you like that? The bottom of the third. The end of the third quarter. We can tell I got up early this morning and went hunting. I'm sleepy. All right, that was the end of the third quarter. And that means that if I'm talking like that, we need to take a break, Jeremy, and let's hear a word from our fine sponsors.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And I tell you what, this is it. Fourth quarter. It is time to get busy. Well, I tell you what, Kish is giving number 13 a lot of space on this side, ain't he?
He is.
I mean, no pressure. The leg game, what?
And a false start.
False start.
Somebody moved. First down and 15 back at the. Going to drop them back to the 40 to the 39.
I tell you, we are giving them a lot of cushion though out there tonight. I noticed there's Xavier's on the sideline over here.
No time. Should have run off the clock. You don't run a play. Should be no time. Should be them 2 seconds might be valuable at the end of this ball game.
I mean, Kish is setting up, what, nearly 15 yards out, 16.
But there again, Kish playing defensive back.
Who got
Kish not used to playing defensive
Right.
back.
Man, I tell you, that number 13 just rolled right up under him. And, I mean, if the quarterback, I mean, he's given that opportunity for him to catch it on a slant right there, and Kish is just, there's no way he's going to catch up.
A lot of guys going in two different places. Ball to the 49, be a 2nd and 5. Where else would you go and play 3 straight top 10 opponents and be all region games? Nowhere but region 2.
Yep.
Guy up the middle.
Exact same play on there and picked
we
up.
have him short of a first down.
It's going to be close. It looks like he's marking him about a half a yard short. The one on this side's
my side is good, but
good.
their
The
side
other
over there, you
side,
don't.
where the ball was at, is a half a yard short. There it is. It's 3rd and 1. I tell you what, the ref in the middle, he's struggling tonight. He is limping something fierce. He's been doing that all night. I don't know if you've noticed that or not, but he's not moving real well.
Watch the ball. Wait on it. By yourself, Dre.
And a man in motion. Oh, quarterback's going to keep it right at the middle.
Kelvin had him.
And he went
We had
under
a
him.
flag coming in from way back.
I saw a
I'd take
helmet fly off.
Man, I would love to see illegal hands to the face. Was it our helmet or
No, it
theirs?
was their helmet. I'm pretty sure it's orange. Yeah, number 16 is going off. That was the quarterback. It's going to be illegal hands to the face. Quarterback. That's a tough one right there, man.
Yeah, we had him
You
stopped.
had him stopped at the line of scrimmage and ended up giving them 15 yards.
He going to be all the way to the 33-yard line.
10 minutes left in the ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Not needing them to score.
Here under the full moon, the day before Halloween. You got the quarterback. You got this Wildcat formation again, that number 6 in the quarterback position. Quarterback lined up way out here to the left side. Got that sniffer in motion, number 2. And Guyton missed him again. Boy, Guyton just flat missed him on that tackle.
D. Henry and Tyquerion Powell in on the tackle.
64 goes back in. D. Henry's coming out. Calhoun's going in.
Need a turnover at this point. Down 2 scores.
Yes. We've got to do something. Even a stop here. I mean, we
under 10 minutes down, almost close to 9 minutes left in the ball game.
You know they're going to run every second they can run, I'm sure. I imagine it's going to be run. And by the time I said that, he decided to pass.
Touchdown.
And that's going to stand. That was a pass interference by
Xavier. He just didn't. No, that's Andreas
Anderson, wasn't it?
He just didn't quite get him good enough.
I'm going to say, if you're going to do a pass interference, that's the time to do it. But do it where they can't score.
That's going to put us down 3 scores with 8:59 left in the ball game.
I really wouldn't have thought they'd have passed that ball. I figured they'd try to eat up some clock on this run here and just keep going right up the middle with it. And surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I think they looked up and saw they had single coverage on the outside on both sides. And the guy they wanted to go to was on this side. He looked at him, and he was covered up, so he seen he had the man on the other side had a step. It's going to be good.
It's good. Well, it just was good.
No good. Missed wide right, I guess.
Is that their – okay, number 15, I see it now.
8:59 left in the ball game.
They're up by 20.
27-7.
I tell you what, Keith, let's take a break and hear a word from our great sponsors while we try to figure this out and see what the coaches got planned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Turner County had just scored a touchdown. They'll be kicking off. Keith and I were just talking. We've only had 4 offensive plays here in the second half. We've got to get something going here. Right up the middle. Roy Johnson catches it, looks, tries to find a blocker, and they nail him.
Well, Ryan, we've actually had 6 plays.
I was going to say 4, I meant 6.
Yeah, we actually had 6.
And, of course, one of those was a turnover.
The 7th play was a punt, and one of the 6 was a turnover. So.
And they scored on that turnover.
So I would guarantee you, I don't bet, but I would say they've had the ball out of the 15 minutes. They've had it 14 of them.
That's right.
We're starting again on our own 30. Seems like we've been on our own 30
all night, just about it. We've got Isaiah and threw it right through Brewington's hands.
He had Alexander, it looked like.
Yeah, well, Ryan was running down the sideline over here, and he had that guy, number 4, beat by about 10 yards, but 8 minutes, 43 seconds left. Down by 20. Big game here. I can remember, though, when Turner County came in and would wipe the floor with us. They're playing hard tonight.
That's what I'm saying. It's not very often that you play 3 straight top 10 opponents.
Absolutely, man.
And they all be region games.
Yep. Irwin, Brooks, now Turner. I mean, it's just back to back to back. And, I can remember Turner County come in here and just kill us.
Shot going to escape the pressure. Might have got a
back
couple
to the
of
line
yards.
of scrimmage.
He's going to pick up about 3.
Nowhere to go. I tell you, if that line would give him just a second, Brewington and these boys are getting open.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Ryan. I really thought by this point in the ball game that Turner would be tired.
Yeah.
And we would be able to move the ball, but Turner's in real good shape.
They are, especially for the size of their boys. I mean, they got some big boys. All right, we're going to have 3 to our near side and 2 to the far side. Well, false start.
Timeout.
Timeout, Turner.
Timeout
Turner. Well, our cheerleaders look good tonight. They're in their pink socks with their pink out tonight. The band sounds great. Had a good crowd. It's kind of fizzled out a little bit now. A lot of people are kind of headed to the house. Turner County didn't travel real well tonight. And I just noticed they got their cheerleaders down there on the far end.
Ryan, while we got a second here, if I'm able to here, I would like to plug the Bulldog baseball team. If you're looking for some good meat for Thanksgiving, see a Bulldog baseball player. They're selling Boston butts. Cost of those are $30. It'll be a good sized Boston butt. Anybody that would like to have one of those for Thanksgiving, I don't remember the exact date. I think they're going to be ready on the 20th. Pick it up, then come out and watch the Bulldogs play.
Who's cooking those, Keith? Do you know?
A bunch of the
coaches, dads and stuff.
Coaches and dads.
Okay, awesome. Definitely want to benefit to our baseball team. Got a flag.
Ball.
Is that a false start?
Flag was real early.
It was real early. That's why I was wondering. Yeah, false start.
They didn't blow it dead, but it was a false start. They didn't blow it dead.
Also, again, we want to give a big shout out to the Centennial Celebration. It's going to be here at the game next Friday night. After the game will be a fireworks show in our 100-year celebration of Lakeland. I believe I've heard that the fireworks will go on for at least 30 minutes, some of them over 300 foot in the air. So I know that, that's something Lakeland don't have much of is some fireworks, and we always talk about Ray City and Valdosta and everybody else. So I hope everybody will come out and support Centennial Celebration here at the game.
That was a 4th down and 7.
Oh.
And they're going to call it incomplete.
That was Xavier Ryan, wasn't it? I thought he caught the ball.
I think that's Kish Wright. I thought he caught it.
I think he's got a hamstring, pulled his hamstring, or he got to tweak something.
False start was declined, so it made it a 4th down and 7.
That was Kish.
Ball come. He landed on the football.
Oh, is that what it was?
Looking at a picture from DC Photos down here on the sideline.
Dwayne Culpepper can sure enough capture in action, can he?
Caught it right in his bread basket there and landed on it. I mean, it was very close to being a catch. When he hit the ground, it came out.
Give a big shout out to Dwayne Culpepper. I tell you what, man, he's taking a pile of pictures of our young men and our young ladies in this school and various sports and pageants and parades and you name it. He's been a part of it, and he knows most of these kids by name. And I tell you what, he does an amazing job and doing things with these kids. Number 6, right up the middle again. Tell you what, I don't know. He don't even like he's touched for 8 to 10 yards every time he goes through the line.
That's right. Guyton got in there on that tackle. Pick up about 6.
I tell you, I just don't, not that I want to say anything bad against our boys, but if I had to pick a player of the game tonight, it's kind of hardcore to pick one right this second offense. And we just hadn't had that that standout player tonight that has stepped up to make the catches and just going to go right back up the middle.
First down and rolling over people. Inside the 20 down to about the 18.
I think our defense is just kind of back up on their heels now. And
I would say this, Ryan. On the defensive side of the ball, I would give a game ball to Darren Henry.
I tell you what,
D.
Henry has done a good job tonight, man. I tell you what, and he's been up against that number 77 most of the night, locked up, and D ain't no little boy, but I mean that number 77.
He's taking a breather right. He's taking a breather right now, but D moved up there, and I've been saying he's played that nose tackle position, and has done a very good job. I know Cortez Robinson played several of the first few games at nose tackle, and he's moved a linebacker back to his normal position. Hodges is going to make the tackle along with Guyton down inside the 10.
I tell you what, D has just locked up though with that big boy all night long, and I tell you what, man, and you just got to give it to Turner County from getting some boys that got some meat on them. You push that 270, 280 pound guy around all night long, it just wears you down.
They've kind of just wore us down.
They just wore us down.
And I thought it would be the other way around.
Quarterback stepped out, brought in number 4. It must be their backup quarterback. It's not their little Wildcat formation. This is a different guy.
Got to figure they're just going to follow that sniffer wherever he goes.
Yeah, that number 2 right there is either number 2 or number 7. And number 2's in the sniffer position right now. Puts the man in motion. He takes it, follows him right in there. Good tackle.
Cedric Davis in on the tackle, but he's going to pick up a first down, be first and goal for Turner down inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line.
Going to be a tough
They're
loss
going to measure
here.
it. They're going to measure it.
5 minutes left in the game.
Clock has rolled down to 5:08.
Like you said, we walk away and after playing 3 powerhouse games in a row that, we got to make the next 3 count. Like you say, we lose this game, playoffs for us starts next Friday night. And, it's going to be a big game, and we got to make it count. And then when you win that one, you got to win the next one. Win that one, you got to win the next one. So, the playoffs start for the Bulldogs next Friday night if they lose this one. And they nothing's impossible right now. Want to count us out, but they Turner County no doubt got some momentum going their way. They got Lady Luck sitting on their shoulders right now. I tell you, their center, he's a big old kid. I mean, he's about 6'4", looks like, and probably 270.
If it hadn't have been a first down on the measurement, the center just got it for him. He moved the ball ahead about a foot and a half.
That sniffer's going back to the right side.
24. Going to be brought down. Maybe he got a half a yard. Looks like Tykerion Powell in there with a good stop.
Number 50.
Second down and goal. Ball will be just outside the 6-yard
line. 4 minutes, 31 seconds left. 27-7. Turner County over Lanier. Tough game tonight.
I'd like to see the defense stand up right here and keep them out of the end zone.
Wouldn't that be nice? You know,
we had 3 stops in the red zone up in the
Irwin County. Hey, they couldn't make it to that game. Y'all did a great job.
Well, they didn't let us do that game.
That's right. That's when in Irwin. I was thinking Brooks County last week. I've actually missed the last 2. And
high snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. Dances around. They're going to hold him down about
Somebody racked him up. I didn't see who it was. I think it was Calhoun.
Down on the 2.
Or Cortez, one or the other.
3rd and goal. He got about 4.
Yeah, this is the first time I've been back on radio in 2 weeks. Of course, Irwin wasn't able to, and then Brooks County. And you and Will Watson did a great job last week. Listen to it. And I'll tell you what, but it's good to be home. Good to be back on the air. And
glad to have you back.
Been a little quiet tonight. You've got a bunch of call-ins and text and all that, and I think everybody's just kind of sit back enjoying the cool weather and watching a little bit of the game. If my wife's watching it, man, I don't know how many people watching this game, and so that's way out of her comfort zone. But I guess she got into it a little bit tonight.
Quarterback's gonna keep it, gonna sneak around there. We held him out of there. Somebody reached up from behind and grabbed him.
That was Cortez Robinson.
Cortez, man. Where are you going? Come back here.
Just kind of took that right arm and reached around there like a belt and just held on to him and just put him right back down. They're going to bring in their starting quarterback, take that quarterback back out. Coach says, son, I gave you a chance.
Gave him 3 of them.
Yeah, gave 3 of them. And put the starter back in. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the ball game. They're going to let every second tick off, line up, get everything where they want it. Seems like a long time right here.
Quarterback's probably going
I heard a whistle.
Delay a game.
That's what I said.
Back to the 6.
That's what I said. I was like, man, it just seems like this has been going on a long time to sit there and talk about it. You know, I really wish that we could get to delay a game. I wish we could get to we had some, the clocks on the field down there. By the way, the person who's listening to us who is going to be graciously donating our new scoreboard, we wouldn't mind some clocks on the field as well.
Some play clocks.
Some play clocks. That's right. And
the GHSA is moving towards a shot clock in high school basketball. They're implementing that this year on a volunteer basis.
Huh.
I guess your region or whatever can vote on it, decide what they want to do. But so those will have to be.
Oh, it's a fumble!
Somebody from Lanier County dove on it.
Was right there on top of it. That was 4th down. I don't think he'd have got it.
Jalen Calhoun.
Their quarterback just kind of it just never was a good handoff. That ball was all over the place.
Not sure if Turner might just decide they could have just taken a knee right there.
I know. A minute and 40 seconds left in the ball game. We're down by 3 touchdowns.
I tell you who would not have taken a knee would have been Irwin County.
They put the gas on.
They turned the gas on no matter if they're up 100 or they're up 1.
After this play, I want to tell you a funny story, see if you remember it. Because I think it's ironic that you say that. There's a snap. Rashad's going to keep it. Nowhere to go. There's a flag. Must have been a hold.
Yes.
Back Noah's junior year, Matt White was quarterback. Noah was backup. And they were beating us about 60-10 or something. I mean, they were just destroying us. And James Green was playing. Noah did a fake punt, threw about a 70-yard pass to James Green, and we scored. And so Carl Parker put Noah in to lead the last drive. Again, we were down probably 50 points. And, of course, clock was running. Noah drove it all the way down the field, and of course, he, had some incompletions, this, that, and the other. The clock never stopped. They was on the 2-yard line, and it was 3rd down, and Noah called a timeout. And the Irwin coach went absolutely bonkers. And, man, the coaches about all got in a fight. And but Noah, he looked over to coach over there. He was screaming and cussing and carrying on. And Noah said, "I've driven." He says, "We're gonna get this touchdown." And Noah ended up scoring. That was one of his final things he did. But he called a timeout, being beat probably by 50 points on the final play. And but he said, "Listen, we worked hard to drive this. We didn't quit. We drove it down here. We're gonna work. We're gonna get this last one." And I never will forget that though. That was one of the funniest moments I guess I ever remember him playing, is calling a timeout down by 50, last play of the game. And of course they won't stop the clock unless you call a timeout. And that coach, after the game, it was a riot out there, boy. I ain't kidding you. But you know what I mean? That's what you want out of your players. You're like, man, you know what? You work hard to get down there. Big run there by Anderson. But
go up to about the 16.
And a lot of times, you know, you're down by 50 points, you just give up and quit. And those boys drove it all the way down there, and he put in his starters against them. And of course we scored, but that was one of those things you just don't forget.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.